What's up, guys? So, today I got in the gym for, I guess, a short arm wrestling workout. I pulled yesterday, not too much, but I was still kind of tired, so wanted to make it more like rehab-ish, but still push myself a little bit at least, because if you watch my older videos, I'm doing like pronation rising stuff with like 5 pounds, and at that time I was like, it's all good. I'm just doing full range of motion, blah blah blah. But I've sort of changed my mind, and I think um, I need to start moving more weight. So, and I think I can definitely see the difference in my performance as well. Not to say that like I was just dumb and then I could have done like twice the weight back then. It's like I think when I started out, I needed that period to like develop those strengths. I definitely wasn't as strong, and definitely got stronger and more endurable because of all that training. But anyway, so now I'll pretty much stick to cup rise roll, and the way I train my rising and rolling is the way you see here with the like a strap. So I'll just have like a little strap loop, and I'll just attach that to a carabiner and a pulley. So yeah, I mean, it's really simple, as Devin says. I just pronate through the thumb. Maybe for pronation, I'm open to trying out some different exercises, and I like the one where you still do it through the thumb, but like the same way, but you put something on the back of your hand to make it thicker, and I think that sort of works. I would say a little bit more like pronation through the wrist, instead of through the thumb. A little bit more like, I would say, high hand twisting than like low hand. So I'm definitely gonna do that as well. But right now, I mean, I just want to get that muscle stronger, and this has been working for me, and it doesn't hurt me, and if everything feels great. So, and Devin does them, so yeah. So normally I do these in my room with a 25-pound dumbbell, so I'll lift it off the ground and do a bunch of reps. So I thought today I would do at least like 5 pounds more, so went with 30. It was pretty manageable. I mean, I think I'm going up to maybe 15 reps on rise and 15 to 20 on pronation. So the way I do the rising is I go from I would say like fully, my wrist fully up to slightly down and then back up, so I don't go all the way down. I'm also using a lot of like my like elbow flexor, like moving my arm a lot, which I might change in the future. I don't know if I felt like a great like efficiency with what I was doing, but at least I got the weight moving. But yeah, so with my right, I can sort of with this exercise, with the rising, I can control it way better, and I can get a lot more range of motion on my wrist. On my left, it feels way harder, so a lot of times I'll just hold it instead of actually having an active range of motion. Hold it and just do kind of hammer curls. Here I'm doing some cupping with the rolling handle. So for cupping, I have this rolling handle, and then I have the other Mazurenko eccentric handle, which I guess is not really cupping, but yeah. So I haven't used the water bottle setup anymore. I haven't done dumbbell curls since a long time ago. So I probably should start doing that again, but yeah, I mean, I think these exercises are really good for me. It doesn't hurt, feels great. I feel like I can move a lot of weight on this. So yeah, here's like my second set. I think I did about 3 sets of each exercises. I might do more, but I didn't want to make it too long. But yeah, I'm still like figuring out some small things, like with the rolling handle. I find that I can vary my wrist angle slightly with the way I cup. So basically, sort of chopping my wrist down as I cup, and versus sort of neutral and then keeping my wrist up. So I know people say like high cup, low cup, and I don't think there's that much of a difference there, but this is something I haven't really experimented with, so I'd like to try out some different angles and stuff. But at least with my wrist fully up, like people say rise, I find that you can't really cup that much. So I feel like that angle where your wrist is fully up and you're trying to cup something down, it makes sense for having your wrist be solid, like in a top roll. But it's very hard to do wrist curls with it, I found, especially with the rolling handle, where you have to grip it, and yeah, basically like you sort of have to have your thumb on the other side, and it's very hard to get a secure grip around it, or at least that's kind of what I felt so far. But yeah, so I've been thinking that I think dumbbell wrist curls are great, but I don't know that it's as safe as these other handles. I'll definitely get to it. I mean, I think the reason I stopped doing them was I sort of graduated like my apartment gym where I was doing the 50s, and it was pretty easy. And I guess I wanted to like do something more. I don't know, maybe that's not necessarily a good reason to stop. But yeah, I tried the 50s like a few days ago, and it was burning and it was really hard, so I think I actually need to work up from a lighter weight if I'm going to start doing them again. But now I have access to my university gym, which I've been going there. So yeah, I mean, if I can work up, doing sets with the dumbbell curls, I'll definitely see how much I can push it, because I've seen some videos and I can see how you would be able to do a lot of weight, because the range of motion is extremely tiny. I mean, if you think about it, like first of all you're starting straight, and then as soon as you bend it, basically like the dumbbell will like roll down, and there won't be like as much pressure on your wrist, the back of your wrist, I think. So yeah, I mean, something I'm thinking, or like kind of really want right now, is like a wrist wrench, or one of those multi-spinners. And I know people say it's not hard to make, and when I've used them, it didn't feel that great, where I was kind of like, I don't know, it just felt like, it was gonna like shake out, and it was like too much effort to like I had to like focus on getting the movement right, and like getting the actual exercise done at the same time, I guess. So wasn't a huge fan of it, but I don't know, for what I was thinking is like isolating my wrist. I feel like it would be one of the best tools. But anyways, yeah. So I'm pretty sore right now. Like my joints are a little achy. Like when I was working out, it was fine. When I'm like, I don't know, going inside with someone or something, it is a little achy. So I don't know how long it'll take for that to go away, but hopefully I can still pull this weekend, because it's fun, and I'll probably go film even if I don't feel like pulling, but then if I go, I'll definitely end up pulling, so that's kind of how it goes. But yeah, also, yeah, it was definitely a lot harder with my left. I wasn't really able to get in like clean reps. My cupping is much stronger on my right. Yeah, so here I'm doing some dumbbell shoulder raises. This is with 10 pounds. So the other day I was telling Jackie about how I couldn't do it with 10 pounds because it was burning so much. And like before I could do this like not very easily. Like I was still doing 10 pounds as a working set, but I would do like 3 sets and it was like fine because I'd do it like everyone like pretty like regularly, so it was not that hard. But I took like a couple months or a few months of like not, I guess, like hitting shoulders like this, and I tried the 10 pounds. I couldn't move it. I was like, fuck. So I had to like use the 5s, and I was just kind of curious if I could just do them, and it was like pretty hard, but I did like 1 set, and then after that I was like, I just wanted to see where I was at. I just wanted to get a pump in for my rear delts, because I don't know, I think I need a lot of recovery going on there. It tends to get the most like sore and injured after I pull, at least on my left. It's kind of the limiting factor for me now. So, and I used to never get shoulder pain. I feel like even when I was benching a lot, as in like regularly, I was benching. Everyone talked about shoulder pain. I never had shoulder pain, and I think that was because I was doing these like rear delt raises all the time. So I really need to get back doing that. I also want to do some face pulls. I've never really done it, but it looks really good for your joints. So I'll probably post one of these days a workout for my shoulders, mostly for rehab. I'll probably do like some triceps as well, which I feel like as an arm wrestler, shoulders, triceps is just, it's a like rehab or accessory. It shouldn't really be your main focus. So anyways, tomorrow hopefully I can film some grip stuff. Hopefully my elbows don't explode. This guy from Gripzilla did me a huge favor. He sent me a set of 6 grippers and 2 handles, and it's awesome. It's like fucking worth like a lot of money. So I definitely gotta leave a review, make a video soon. So I'll try to do that tomorrow. I mean, I've already had it for like a week and I haven't done it. So yeah, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching, guys.